Yo, 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 what's going on? Hello. Usually I would be streaming at this point, so this feels kind of weird because I'm recording instead. I have nobody to talk to, and I usually really suck at making videos, but I decided to do it anyway because I have a guest over at the moment, and I woke up late, I ate late, and I thought, you know, I'm just gonna skip today because I don't know what we're gonna be up to. Later maybe, so I don't want to like interrupt my stream and so on. So yep, here I am recording something instead. Tomorrow is gonna be Friday. By the time I upload this, it's probably gonna be Friday already for you. Well, let's say today there is gonna be something in-game, the IAE, that's Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. There's gonna be a free fly as well, so if you are about to try the game, then you can do that. That's supposed to be from November 18th to November 30th. You can try a lot of the ships and so on. There's also going to be a new ship that they want to introduce. Everyone has been looking forward to that, and I haven't actually seen it yet. I mean, I've seen it on, like, in pictures and other people's streams and so on, but I haven't actually seen it in game. So I'm going to be logging into that in a bit. Check it out as well. And since day number 1 is gonna be Drake Interplanetary, we're gonna get a bunch of ships. For example, Buccaneer, Caterpillar, Corsair, the new one, Cutlass, Black, Blue, Red, and Steel, Dragonfly, Herald, Mule, we have a bunch. And then on day 2, that's gonna be Origin, I think. I'm gonna link something in the description so you can also like look up what you can see, what you can find, what you can try out, and which days you're gonna have what kind of ships and so on. I think there you can also find out how to get started in the first place. You don't need to have, you know, a starter pack or anything. If you have never played the game, you can actually try it out. So I think there are links to kind of help you get started, basically. So there is a new player guide, there is a knowledge base and traveler's guide, as I can see here, a pre-flight check and so on. Yeah, just check out that website, it will probably show you everything that you need to know. Okay, and first of all, I am currently on the PTU, so this should be on the live servers at some point. I made a character. It's been a while since I've been on the PTU actually. I have to select the primary residence first, so I'll take New Babbage because it's supposed to be at Microtech, so that's the closest it can be. Yep, confirm. That's gonna log me in right away. Oh yeah, if you do decide to get the game, you can use my referral code, so you also get some extra in-game credits to get started with. And generally, I would say we do have a lot of very helpful players, to be honest. I think it's gonna be kind of chaotic when it's free fly because, you know, there's like veteran players and there's gonna be new players and, you know, everyone is gonna try it out. So it might be a little chaotic. I feel like the servers are gonna be a little unstable, even worse than usual. But normally it's somewhat okay. I mean, the first time you log in, it's usually quite laggy. You do have to make sure though, oh, I got back to bed, alright. You do have to make sure, oh my god. What a start. You do have to make sure that you have the game on an SSD, because that makes a huge difference. Apparently a lot of people don't really do that. I'm not exactly sure where I have to go, I just know that it's at Microtech. So that's, first of all, go down to the lobby from here. So we're just gonna figure out how to get there. Oh, there's already a sign. You can follow those. It does feel weird to record this without having anyone to talk to. Because as I said, I would usually be streaming on Twitch. This is part of my usual schedule, but because of circumstances, I'm doing something different today. I want to take it a little bit easy, and there's a bunch of stuff that I need to take care of, and because of the guests, I have to cook a little bit more, and that's gonna take a little bit more time as well. So I thought, you know what, it's a little cramped with time at the moment, so I'll do this instead, which I'm fine with, and the rest of the time when I'm free, I will just take care of some other stuff, I guess. Okay, so you take the tram in New Babbage, if you have set your primary residence in New Babbage, this is where you're gonna get out, and then you go down to this spaceport, basically. You take this tram, you go over there, and then I'll have to follow the signs, because I actually don't know where exactly they put it this time, but it should be here somewhere. I know that they posted like a short video somewhere to kind of guide you, because there is no proper tutorial yet in the game. There's no tutorial that tells you, okay, now I have to do this, now I have to do that, how do I get to my ship, and so on. So like, you kind of log into the game, and yeah, I usually recommend to new people that you should play with somebody or have somebody help you out. Okay, there you go. Okay, so basically it's very clear. I mean, the sign is red this time because Jake sponsor and all that. Nice. So if you take the train or tram or whatever you want to call it, you basically follow the signs, and you don't get off at the first stop. You wait until you get to the expo center, and now we're here. Very nice. Okay, so this is actually the first time I'm gonna experience it. It's very red. I've seen pictures and screenshots and stuff. But it's a very similar theme to what it was before, for sure, but it's very red. I'm gonna run around with some merch. What do we have? Let's take this one then, the red one. Buying this. Okay. I don't really have any pants. Do they sell pants? I mean, I'm always without pants in real life, but maybe in game we should have some pants. I guess I'm just gonna run around in boxers. That's fine too. Okay, we're good. Let's go. Okay. So, since I am on the PTU currently as I'm recording this, it's probably gonna be different by the time it's actually live tomorrow, or, well, today by the time you see this video. They put the ships onto my list already. So I went to the expo, I couldn't take the elevator because it wasn't available. I didn't really know how it worked, like if they still put some ships on display or not. So apparently they did not. You cannot use these elevators and actually look at them when they are at the expo. So we took out the Corsair. We can have a look at it right now. Disclaimer, I'm a complete pleb. Okay, so a little bit about me, first of all. I started this game in like 2017 because of my partner. My partner was very interested in this game. Way before that, I don't know, 2014, 2015 maybe. So not since the beginning, but he's been following this game for a very long time. He was very interested in this. I wasn't. But he wanted me to join him and play this with him because, you know, you can do stuff together, and it was just another game that we could have done or played together. So I was like, okay, sure, I'll try it. At the beginning, I did not like this at all because, first of all, it wasn't very optimized. My PC was pretty shit. There wasn't really much you could do at the time. It was just a lot more interesting to follow the development and like learn about like what they're working on rather than playing the game. So sure, I have had the game for so many years now, but I didn't really play much until this year. This year, or well, since November 2021, my partner started working at CIG, at Cloud Imperium Games. We moved to the UK to get closer to the office. That's why I'm currently in the UK. He is a level designer for Squadron 42, and therefore I kind of got a little bit more interest, as in, you know, I want to know what he's working on, basically, even if it's Squadron, but still, Star Citizen Squadron, you know, like, it's somewhat similar, I guess, you could say. So I wanted to just be able to know like what this is actually about, and gave it a try, especially after I've gotten a new PC and I was actually able to run it properly, and that alone made it a lot more fun because I wasn't lagging anymore. I wasn't sitting at like 20 FPS. Now I can actually play the game and not get a headache just from looking at it. So it was a lot more fun in itself, just being able to play and not lag. And now that we actually have a lot of stuff to do, and even stuff that you can like make up yourself if you want to, if you play with your organization and so on, having friends around and just explore things and see all the new additions that they put into the game and so on, that just made it more fun. And I've always been streaming on Twitch for a couple years now. Always have been quite, yeah, I don't know, like we've done a lot of variety. It used to be Overwatch only, and then I did a lot of variety after that, just to chill and hang out with people. Then I started to play Star Citizen more often. I've gotten to know a lot of new people, and I just like the community in here because they are just different, you know? Like, probably because of the fact that there aren't so many like younger people playing this game. And I just feel generally a lot more comfortable with the community that I have. So thank you, whoever is watching. Yeah, so let's have a look. Yeah, exactly. The reason why I was telling you about like how I got into the game and stuff, there is a video about that too, if you want to watch that. So I do answer a bunch of questions to explain like why did I even start and so on, why am I sticking to it. But as I said, I wasn't really a fan of this game at first. I kind of just got into it somehow, and now we're here. So with that being said, I don't really care about like space stuff in general. I basically do everything in this game that doesn't have so much to do with the ships themselves. I'm not really a fan of like space combat. What I usually do on my streams is basically the bunkers. I probably would like more exploration, doing bunkers, and anything like first-person shooters is something that I prefer over the space combat. Yeah, basically everything but spaceships. So in that sense, I'm not super excited about ships in general. There is definitely something where I'm like, okay, yeah, this looks cool and this is fancy and stuff, but I'm not really such an enthusiast when it comes to that, you know? So let's say I'm kind of starting to review this ship, for example, as a complete fucking noob. As a complete noob who has no experience and who doesn't actually really care about like new ship releases. I'm not like other people, oh, I'm looking forward to this, I'm waiting for this release, and I want to buy this and I want to buy that. You know, I only have a starter ship. I have the Aurora. That's the starter ship that I bought back in 2017. And I'm not really buying anything else. So a lot of people also come in and ask me like, which is your favorite ship? This is also something that I answered in my other video for frequently asked questions. And I don't know why I struggle so much to make a video, because it's so weird to talk to myself and nobody can hear me right now. It's just a recording. So I feel different. But anyway, enough talking. So ramp access, okay. Let me open this. So I knew what it looked like from pictures. And I know that you can, you know, like adjust these wings. That's a lot of those. I remember, you know, the turrets and everything, so somebody can sit here, definitely. There are turrets at the front. Okay. Cockpit looks kind of crampy, but let's see. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay, what do we have here? So we can open, close. Oh, lights. Okay. Room lights. Okay. Very noisy as well. But faster than most ships. Most ships take so long to open and close. It looks very, you know, unlike Crusader or Origin, where it's like more luxury. I mean, this is Drake, so obviously it has its own style. Like, you can see a lot of these like tiny details where there are pipes running, there are cables, there's this, there's that. Oh god, I should have... Okay, maybe I should equip this one here. Shouldn't be in my boxes. Let's put this one on just so I have a flashlight, because otherwise it's a little hard to see. Power plants. Or just one power plant? Do they have one power plant, one cooler maybe? Another battery. Gravity generator, okay. Okay, so that is like all the components in here. Wait, what is this? Open. Where does this lead? Okay, you can probably store your weapons here. Oh, you can open this. Okay. Okay, so this must be some kind of hatch that you can get out of. Okay. Do I have to click this? Okay. Alright. Can I close it again from here? Okay. Alright. Go over here. You can sit here and have your coffee, I guess. Wait a minute. Oh, you have buttons, but you can't actually open this. Is this supposed to be a microwave? Okay, so you just have like a tiny room where people can stay. It has this toothbrush and toothpaste and everything here. Okay, what is this? Okay, you can put your stuff in here. Okay, so we have a bunch of them. Ah, okay. Shower. Can you... Ah, toilet. Ah, okay, one turret here. Okay, okay. Same thing on the other side, I guess. Yep, over there, okay. Let's open this one, alright. What do we have here? Oh, another bed for the captain, I guess. Okay, what about this? Co-pilot seat. Where's it gonna put me? Like up? Oh, down. Oh, okay, so co-pilot is down. Alright. Remote turret. Ah, okay, so that's on top. It bumps me up. Oh, because of the wings? Yeah, that might be it. The cable management. I would do that better than that. It's actually not as tight as I thought. It looked tighter from the outside, the cockpit, but seems like it's... I mean, how much space do you actually need as a pilot? Like, you're just sitting here. So how much... What is this? Do we really need this? Spool quantum drive, okay. Buttons, exterior lights on, oh yeah. Oh, automatic, okay. Wing extend and retract, okay, you can press that button, but you can also use a key binding. Yes, we want to make it flight ready, because we're gonna head out. Oh, I don't have the key binding, I think. I recommend putting a key binding. You go to key bindings in the options menu. You go to advanced controls customization. Under flight movement, you scroll down after you open this. My camera is kind of in the way, but you scroll down all the way to request landing. Hold on a second. Here, request landing. I bind it to F3 because that's seems to work. Some other key bindings didn't seem to work very well, but F3 is kind of free for that. So I suggest doing that because it's just a little bit easier and faster, more efficient. I mean, I understand when I'm streaming and when I'm doing content, I feel like a lot of things have to be censored, but yeah, anyway, the back looks kind of clunky. The wings are gonna be somewhat fancy because they're not symmetrical. Okay, that sounds so quiet. Okay, let's have a look. I mean, it does look very fancy. I can see why people are really looking forward to this. Let's see, okay. It is a little bit of a bigger ship compared to what I'm used to, for sure. What I usually fly is like a little Pisces recently, where I'm trying to put 69 nine-tails in there. My record is 33 bodies. Either I disconnect or I run out of time. Okay. At least it does, like, if it's a bigger ship and it's slower, it does feel smoother to actually, like, turn and such. If you have a small ship, turning is so quick, and I don't have any flight sticks or anything, so I just use keyboard and mouse, and every time I turn, it's just, like, so sudden, you know? Well, here, it's like, okay, that's a little smoother, you know? So that looks a little better. But I don't usually like flying big ships. I guess I'm okay with this. I feel like this one is a little bit in the way, because I like to have more vision, like be able to actually see shit in front of me. I don't like when the cockpit is like full of stuff and full of interior and you can't really see anything. So yeah, not really a fan of that. I mean, it does take kind of like half the screen away. Like this and the screens below. Like I feel like if it was more like this, maybe it would be better. For me personally anyway, but why is it so quiet? Is it supposed to be this quiet? For this type of ship, I actually expected it to be kind of noisy. The back is so chunky. Okay, what if I fire? How does that look? So that's 4 of these turrets. Okay, where's that coming from? Ah, the wings, okay. That's a lot of firepower. You can fire for so long. Doesn't take that crazy long to recharge either. I'm guessing the other turrets are the same. At least this is one of those ships where, you know, it's not that confusing to get around. Unlike the Carrack back then. Oh my god, like different floors, 5 billion doors and hallways and all that. I did not know how to get around. Oh my god. Yeah, I was gonna say the firing sound just stops, but now it's working again. Alright. If you like pew pew, this is pew pew. It looks fancy because it's very different. Kinda like the Scorpius. I mean, people were really excited about that one as well. And it is pretty fancy as well, especially with the turret that is just like schwanking over to the other side and stuff. So this is also very unique in its design. So I can see why people like this one. Just overall, like if you look at the ship without the wings, it just looks so clunky, if you know what I mean. Like, yeah, just clunky. I have no other word for this. Okay. Not very far apart from each other. Like the back ones. They're kind of cross-legged, you know? Oh, I feel like it's taking so much hydrogen fuel so quickly. I didn't fly very far and already took this much. From certain angles it looks better, but if you look at it from here, I feel like the middle part is so chunky. Fancy for sure. I wonder how much this is with in-game currency. I don't know. So you can, if you take out landing gear, it's gonna retract the wings as well. But if you remove the landing gear, the wings aren't gonna change. So you can press Alt-K to do that. Very fancy. Boosters. Okay, I feel like my sound was just a little bugged earlier because it is not that super quiet. Same with the turrets, there wasn't any sound, so... I think I saw somebody else mention that they didn't like how it felt when you fly it. I mean, what do I know? I'm no expert when it comes to flying, especially. I mean, if you've seen my streams, I'm more of a clunky, like I know how to get to places, but that's about it. Like, I don't make it look any fancy, I don't do like fancy low-fly stuff and so on. So, yeah. This is basically what you're gonna get, like, this is all I do. What if I press the button now? You can still change the wings and everything. Oh, it just goes into the floor. Okay. It did not blow up or anything, or push the ship to the side. Let's just put them back in, I guess. Just in case. Well, it's fancy, but again, like, for my purposes, since I only do like exploration and bunkers and like a mission here and there and like small things, I don't need space combat. So like all these turrets are, especially if I play by myself, I obviously can only, you know, be the pilot and shoot like this. I can't utilize the other turrets really. Plenty of guns. It does look fancy. The cockpit is like okay. I would like to have like more vision, so if it was a little bit higher like this, or like less of this interior, or have this like further down maybe, that would be nicer. Because I like to be able to see shit. Since we're gonna be spamming a lot of missions and such, I almost have enough money to buy the 890 jump. It's just a huge luxury ship, and I'm just gonna do it because I can. Not that I really want it, but just because. I'm just gonna do it. It's gonna be funny. At least I can say like, okay, this is my personal achievement. I kind of did something. I just did bunkers, I got reputation up and so on. I got so much money that I can buy the luxury ship, and then I'll just do the same thing with a luxury ship instead. So yeah, personal achievements. You know, I usually play more for the moment, like I play for the now. I don't really like work towards anything, because eventually everything is gonna reset when the game is more done, or actually done at some point. Then we kind of have to start over anyway. But you know, that's okay. I just enjoy it for what it is right now. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that for now. There are a bunch of other ships that you can try out that I haven't tried out yet either, but I may leave that for, you know, the upcoming days when this is actually gonna happen and stuff. Since I'm not so used to actually making videos, it feels awkward to sit here and actually knowing that nobody can see me right now. And then I still need to edit this and, you know, put it together, cut out the unnecessary parts. I just wanted to do something today anyway. Nothing special. Since I wasn't streaming, I wanted to do something small at least, and then I'm gonna take the rest of the day to take care of other stuff. And well, as I said, I have a guest here right now, so might be heading out at some point. I don't know. Just gonna take it easy at this time. If you have any questions, do let me know. I'll try to answer them as well as I can. Especially if you are new to the game and you are trying to figure out how to do things. I do link a bunch of things in the description so you can find your way around. Like, this is the official stuff that will hopefully be helpful in some way. That's it for now. I mean, nothing special. I just wanted to do something, so yeah. You will find me back on Twitch probably on Monday, so see you there. Thank you for watching. Bye bye bye.